Hello, we're back with another week of bad predictions. Here we have Cromagnet FC Frito, and we have a guest in Lasen who's going to be joining us for the first half.
Totally unbiased Lasen.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Lasen is the
definitely
most
not.
unbiased person.
Definitely not even more Crobats this
Good.
time.
Yeah.
Alright, so we can start at the top again. We have Royal versus Trade in SS. What do you guys think?
I think that's a good matchup. Is
Oh,
Trey
it's a good
3-0
matchup.
or did he lose last week?
I think he.
He faced Bacon, so he lost.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, that's
Trade is still
understandable.
doing good, but Royal's been doing really well this tour.
Royal's
So
been doing really well, yeah.
This place has been a little sketchy, but
Yeah.
Yeah, the last
We've
game
won.
versus Leader was kind of sketchy, but a win is a
to be
win.
fair, he shouldn't have had any business winning that game. So I'm not even
A
gonna hold that
matchup.
True. Sounds like he just outplayed, so
Mm-hmm.
I think Royal has the
Honestly.
upper hand here, yeah. I haven't really seen much from Trade either.
Oh, are those
yeah, I
FC
think-
level predictions? Wait, is this gonna be FC level predictions where he says, "Oh, I really love both players. Oh, this is gonna be such a good game. Oh, they're very close in skill to one another. Woo! Oh, I don't want to hurt
Only
the
for
feelings
this.
of my friends."
only for these matchups because they are our team.
Your team.
This is an extra reason to be extra fucking asshole mode. Hello? Roy 1604, literally a doctor, literally won the Smug on Chess fighting tournament. You know what he's gonna do to trade? He's gonna trade him in for a bunch of fucking Doritos, okay? A bag of Doritos, that's the trade. Trade offer right here.
Okay.
That's his fucking record. He's going 16-4. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me.
16-4. Let's go.
Alright.
Give it to Royal now.
Okay.
Alright, next
You
one.
versus
FC versus Rotten. I'm gonna have to
hands
say
down.
FC here. Yeah.
You can't predict against FC.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Unless it's
so
versus
hard to
Intercover week 1, but we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about
I don't
that
know. We
exactly.
definitely predicted for him too. It's just that was just
Yeah.
a matchup.
Week
You can
1 of
predict for him.
AGPL 3 did not happen.
That was FC's allowed
Just
win.
hasn't happened yet. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Alright, next one. Frito versus Fat Fighter. What do you guys think?
Frito, what do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think,
Yeah.
Frito?
I like to give myself the advantage in this matchup here. Seriously though, I mean, I haven't seen too much from Fat Fighter, but they're a solid player. Other than
Yeah,
that,
I
would
think
say
it
too much.
depends a lot on the prep stuff like that.
Yeah, same.
It's
I honestly don't know.
It's definitely a swing match for the week, just like a lot of the other ones. But I think it can go either way.
Yeah, exactly. I think this one could actually go either way because Fat Fighter's really good at Ubers, but he didn't seem too accustomed to AG, whereas Frito has the experience advantage in AG. So this could go either way, I think. All right, Ainscrad versus Staxy. Who do we have?
This is a tough one too.
Ooh.
Staxy's been doing really good, really good.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hates
honestly,
everything.
Staxy has been doing really good, especially with Ice's team building support in that decks.
But Hines is also not to be slept on.
True.
So,
Yeah.
And
I
while-
think Staxy has like the slight edge here.
Yeah.
But they're pretty.
I
yeah.
would agree with that. Agree with that.
Right, Sidham versus Scarf.
Oh god.
I hate to
Scarf.
say it, but you can't. I said this last week. You can't predict against Scarf.
Exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't predict
think
against
it'll be a
Scarf against
really
anyone.
I think though
Yeah.
that if anyone has the opportunity to beat him, it's Sidham. Think about week
Yeah.
2, the plays he was making. I think that
He
a
was
lot of
making
it's
really good
gonna
plays.
a lot of it's gonna depend on the builder.
Yeah.
And
That is
Scarf has the advantage there because
we're gonna-
he can build for himself and he's not afraid to bring really weird, wacky things.
He's gonna bring
Yeah.
Scarf Duskmane this time.
Yeah, like stuff
That's
like
like a
that.
great
Like
set.
it's gonna be decided in the builder. I think I'd have to give the edge to Scarf, but I think this will definitely be a highlight match for the
Yeah, I
week.
think like in
This
this
is a really
pool,
good
if
match.
anyone was to beat Scarf and SM, who's playing SM right now, I think it would be Jordan or Sidham, for sure.
Yeah, anyone who goes hard P-Ogre on a V create can beat Scarf, has a chance. to beat Scarf.
That's just massive balls.
Yeah. That's what you gotta have though to beat Scarf.
All right, GRN versus Squares. What do you guys think?
I'd have to give the advantage to
GRN.
GRN.
Yeah.
Just because Frio has done
as
really
well.
well versus Pichu's did really well versus Jordan beat Jordan pretty handily and won week 1 versus Alpha Rabbit. So
It's been also been
Yeah.
building a lot of very interesting
Yes.
things too.
absolutely.
So,
I think GRN's just doing well this tour, so I'm gonna give it to him because he's on a roll. And isn't Squares off of like a loss or something last week?
Yes, lost to Jordan.
Oh
Yeah.
well, I mean it's Jordan, but still, yeah.
Yo, he lost to Reversal Blaziken. That's
Wait, did he
Black
actually?
on Bash Reversal Blaziken. Yes.
Damn.
That's actually
Who
kind of
let-
funny.
Bring Farden in here so I can yell at him for letting that happen. Reversal Blaziken. Oh, wait, no, that's not even Farden's team, is it?
We can still
oh,
yell
it's
for it.
No,
it's
I'll
the
yell at Farden for
Vivillons.
it. It is the Vivillon. I get the
Yeah, you can yell at Farden.
I get the Vivs and Sats
He didn't
mixed
show
up
up.
for some reason. It was all a blur, just beating both of them. Fine.
Yeah.
All right, ORS MC versus Keys.
Fortunately, our hero had to take a loss last week, but he'll
Yeah.
bounce
Lost in
back
the
even
he'll bounce
better.
back, but I think it's Keys. Keys definitely has the advantage here. Absolutely, it's a tough
Yeah.
matchup for us.
I would 100% agree.
But with that being said, with the support that MC has, I've been building for PG, so I've been getting pretty into ORS, and PG's been doing well with my teams and PG support as well. Maybe MC can pull something off here.
I mean,
No.
I think it's also Oris, I feel like
Yeah.
if we're
Yeah,
gonna talk
either
about,
way,
like,
ORS is like a
someone-
variance meta.
Yeah, like there's so many different ways you can cheese or BS a win in Oris. Like, I could never say this is all just a 100-0 matchup for anyone in this tour.
True,
Keys
true,
is
yeah.
favored here, unfortunately for us.
All right, PG versus Ice. I think PG has the edge here.
Yeah. PG went from like getting bailed out versus QT the second week to smacking Zael up really good. So
Yeah, I mean, that was a really, really impressive series. Beating
Yeah.
Zael and Oris is very not easy.
yeah,
Yeah, I think this will come down to Galar probably.
probably.
I feel like
yeah.
PG is favored in SM Oras and Ice might be a little bit favored in SM.
No.
No, I think PG is favored in SM. Like Ice's
I
SM
do
game was
too.
pretty weak. I mean, Ice's
Yeah.
teams have
think
been
it's-
really good because Scarf is building, I think. But
Yeah,
Mhm.
he
I
has
still
like
think-
good support, and I think his SM has been like pretty well rounded overall.
yeah, but I think
Yeah.
PG makes plays. Ice just kind of like
He does.
does. He just plays the
Back
game
and
out.
plays.
Yeah. I think
You win
PG is
in the
favored
building,
here.
you don't have to make plays.
But like
But
builder,
yeah,
like builder only gets you so far,
Yeah.
All
so I
right.
could see PG being favored, but this is a really good matchup.
So let's see. We have it's 4-3 right now with Crobats leading, and then there's a swing game between Frito and Fat Fighter. So that's what we
Yeah.
have for predicts between Crobats
It
and
is the
Lapras.
top two teams this week.
Yeah, this is such a consequential week, I think, for everyone involved. Besides
Yeah, this is gonna be a really big week. I think Vivs and Sabs are already out of the playoffs, right? So it's just gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be 3 teams fighting for a spot. It's gonna be Crobats, Lycan Rocks, and Love Discs.
So, yeah, so this week is important for the top 4 teams, but then next week, assuming that the Vivs and Sabs completely give up, it's a free win for the Laprases and the Love Discs. So,
Yeah, which is why
it is what it is.
yeah. Unless the Vivs do something and pull something off against Love Discs.
Hey, I hope so. And I know you hope so too.
Yeah, I also hope so. Alright. On to my team versus Love Discs. PDT versus Leader. What do you guys think?
Did PDT
PDT.
win last
PDT.
week? Oh, yeah.
No,
He did not win last week, but he won in Gal.
He won in
US
Gala. Okay, then yeah, PDT.
Yeah, PDT is just like one of the best pilots in
I-
Galar.
you literally, no one in good conscience can predict for leader after the horror show that was last week.
I don't know about that,
Yeah.
but yeah.
How do you?
It was kind of bad, but
He was,
Yeah,
he was
I think
intimidated too much by Sussbat.
Unlosable position on turn 6, and he managed to throw the game.
That's good for us.
Completely unlosable.
yeah, leaders had some questionable moments, not gonna lie, throughout this
No.
entire tournament.
PDT isn't having like his best tour ever coming off like the 7-0 or whatever in UMPL, but he's still like
Pretty good.
top 3 or top 5 definitely. So have to give him the edge here.
Yep. Okay, Jerry versus Ballfire. What do you guys have?
That's a
This
very
is really
tough
close.
one. Very close.
Yeah.
I think maybe just Jerry because he has a bit more experience with the meta.
Yeah.
Like his builds have been solid and he plays them well. So if he just brings something he's comfortable with, I think unless he gets like super matchup, he probably takes it. But this is a really close one.
Yeah, I don't want to comment too much on our own team's predictions, but I do think this is going to be a close matchup. We were talking about it earlier in team chat. I think Ballfire, like I keep mixing Ballfire up with the Based Burner and Based What because they all begin with a B and they're all Uber's goons. But yeah, I think this is going to be close because Ballfire, like he's been doing pretty well, I think. Same with
Yeah.
Jerry though, so.
Mhm.
All right, you guys
Bodhi
gave the edge
versus
to Jerry though,
Nora.
right?
What?
Yeah, just slight edge. Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, Lodi versus Nora.
That's
it's another
tough.
really
Ooh.
good game.
Yeah.
These last two SS slots are really good.
Yeah, I would. No, I think I would give the edge to Lodi here with how he's played in the tour.
I think Lodi is
and-
just a bit more polished in Galar
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
not
tough
say
to
that
come
Nora
back.
played bad, but
Nope, just got smacked up by Deity Life Orb Zygarde. It's fine.
it happens to everyone once.
Yeah.
True.
Like Lodi's
Yeah.
been bringing cool teams. He brought like Band of L plus Gira O or something last week, and he
Yeah,
played
I
it
think
really
that's
well.
I think that's a fair analysis. Yeah, Lodi's been just slaughtering people left and right.
Yeah.
Except for Bacon.
Yeah, except for well, I mean, yeah, Bacon's immune to slaughter, so. Okay, this is
Game
gonna
was
be a
still really
pretty
tough.
good matchup, dude. All these, I just realized that every single matchup this week for like Lycan Rocks versus Love Dicks is gonna be really cool. Like Cade versus Neville, this is another highlight match.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know too much about Natdex, so what do you guys think here?
I
'Cause I
mean,
feel like
Neville has been really impressive this tour.
yeah.
Full
It's been-
stall, week 1.
Yeah, after losing to full stall changes a player in Natdex, you just immediately get better.
Yeah.
I think these two are
That
both
was-
like premier Natdex players in the pool, and I think they're pretty
Yeah, I
evenly
mean-
matched. It'll probably come down to the builder once again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
I think
agree.
Neville farmed default and Kate got farmed by default last week, so I'll give slight edge to Neville, but this is like
This
two
is
of the
gonna be a
best Natdex
great
players
match.
right now, so it's definitely a highlight match.
Just be sure to bring something that can break water.
CS. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, to be fair, like when Kate put that team in team chat last week, I was like, "Yo, this team is like low-key sketch. You should use this other team that you posted earlier." And then Kate was like, "Nah, I like it," so she just went with it. But also, I guess she was just having fun because the game didn't really matter because we already won the week. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys like? What is your final decision? Kate,
Go
Neville, or
slight edge
swing
to
game?
Neville.
Yeah, that works.
It could also just be like 50-50. This is really close to predict for.
Okay, sure. Wait. So is it 50-50 or for Neville? Up to you guys. I don't want to comment on team predicts.
I'd say it's a 50-50 for me.
It's about as interesting of a swing game as you can get.
All right, bet. So swing game. All right, Velvet versus MZ. What do you guys think?
I think MZ
MC.
has the advantage. Velvet's a good player, but I think MZ is just Like really good and just more consistent.
And I mean, neither of them really play much anymore. But if their performances are anything to show for it, I think MC has the advantage.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Okay, oh, by the way, I think Edgar is gonna get subbed out this week for Unicorn because he's unavailable to play. So I'm
Okay.
gonna just replace this with Uni for now. Okay, so next game is
Think-
Unicorns versus Temp.
Probably Temp.
I think just in general, I'd predict for Temp here. He's been doing really solidly so far.
Has
We
been
said,
so surprisingly good this tour.
Yeah.
Definitely not a player that I don't think anyone thought was gonna do this well coming in.
Yeah,
AGL.
AGL just drafted him for the for the YouTube clout, but it ended up working out pretty well.
I mean, he's 2-1. He was very in the game versus 64. Game was super close. I mean, no, I'd probably get a temp here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is so sad the Love Discs have more YouTube clout than us.
Okay, or S. Chloe versus High Lord, or Chloe versus High Lord.
Give it to Chloe. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like it's hard to
Hyrule is a
predict
good Auras
against.
player, but I think Chloe is the best Auras player in the pool right now.
Yeah, just like it's hard
He's
to
been
predict
playing like
against Scarf.
unranked Mons every week and beating
I know
everyone.
she's winning, dude. She sent a screenshot earlier of like just like the usage rates and win rates, and then there's like at the bottom of the list, it's just like one usage, like Arceus Dark, like Aggron or something, or Regirock.
Yeah, the
It's just
Regirock,
Chloe. It's
Breloom,
just
one
Chloe.
usage, one win.
Yeah.
I mean, the game versus Rensai last week was actually just. I think that was the best game of the week.
Yeah.
So
Tonight
fun.
Groudon
to
took like too little from +1 Dragon Ascent. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, Chloe brought the default 0 max health, max defense Groudon, and it worked out.
I mean, it won the game.
I have a
It
screenshot here. I'll
legitimately
put it in the
won.
Discord. Show you what I mean. Also pasted here. It's literally
There's
just
a lot of
Chloe.
like very terrible Mons with 100% win rate.
I know, right? Alright.
Hey, if it wins.
If it works, it works, you know. Okay. Me versus Pichu's last match of Lycanrocs versus
Pichu's in
Love
best of
Discs.
3 is interesting.
It's weird he's not playing Zael this week.
Okay,
Love
yeah, I
Discs.
talked to Zael and she said she was gonna take a break for the week or something. I was really confused, but I
It's
mean,
a
it
pretty
is what it
important
is.
week to take a break.
Yeah, this is. I was gonna say, yeah, this is like the most important week.
Yeah, I think you probably have the advantage because I don't know how well Pichu's knows Galar is the thing.
Yeah.
She
Probably
played
not well.
against TJ, right? And I think
Yep.
TJ won that.
TJ did win.
Yeah, so I don't know how polished she is in
Unfortunate.
Galar, and then I think you can just take one of SM or Oras.
That's fair.
I would give you the slight advantage there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Alright,
far we
next.
have Crobats 4, versus 3 for Lapras, and then we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 versus, is that 2? Yeah. With 1 swing game. And then, okay, Vivillons versus Sabs. Shavam versus Undercover.
Okay, can I
What do
just
you
say
guys
it
think?
just felt like they were trying to match up fish this one, so both teams just tried to match up fish each other so hard here, and it didn't work out for. They didn't get any
Like-
of the matchups.
Like which slots they were trying to put people in?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, wait, I just realized, what the hell is this?
Farfetch'd is in
Wait.
Mad Dex, and based what is in best of 3 against Bacon.
Okay,
So that's
okay.
Galar.
Okay, to be fair, right? To be fair, if Bacon was in best of 3, you just sacrifice someone to him. Like, I'm not even trolling. you just sacrifice someone. That's fine. That's fine.
To Scarf.
I mean,
and
if he's in
Respawn.
Galar, you sacrifice someone to him too, so...
Yeah, but I mean,
You just
best of
sacrifice someone
1
to Bacon
versus
wherever
best
he
of
is.
3, especially Bacon, dude. Like, Bacon's also really, really good in SM.
Yeah.
He is.
Right.
Okay.
Shyvana
This is
versus
really
indoor
interesting
cover.
roster though.
Yeah, I think indoor cover
I'm gonna give
probably
it
has
to
a slight
Undercover.
advantage here.
I'd agree.
Sam doesn't care about Mons.
Yeah, I would also agree. Okay, Mons versus Panu. I feel like
Tough one.
Panu's
This is
unproven,
a
while Mons has been doing pretty good, right?
Panu,
Yeah.
Panu is a bit less established.
Perhaps.
Penny
Less
is just gonna roll up with
established.
some random unranked mom and just wreck shop.
I think Mons has the edge here.
Yeah, probably just by a bit. I think
Yeah, I
Panu is
agree.
definitely good. I'm pretty sure he made it pretty far in seasonal and like did well in like UMPL and stuff, but I think Mons probably has slight advantage here still.
Yeah,
He's
Mons
doing
has
pretty
momentum coming off of previous weeks.
yeah. As long as he doesn't get Thunder Paraful paired, he should be fine.
Yeah.
During this moment.
Okay, Lepton versus Tic Tac Toe.
I think TTG has the advantage
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I mean, they put him in his best tier.
I agree, I
Yeah.
agree.
Well, they played okay last week. I don't know. I feel like TTGG just has the advantage here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yami versus Farden. I'm just gonna say
Oh,
Farden.
pardon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Farden is gonna.
That's a 100 hours you can get.
So I don't know why
I
they
don't know
would
about
take
that.
default out because that's like a 200-0 matchup. I still think default is probably like top 2 in the pool right now.
For
Even if he did lose to
ND,
Neville.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So Farden going in Natex is interesting, but I think he still can win.
Yeah, I
here.
think they're just trying to have fun this week. Also, I don't think
Yeah.
Jordan's gonna be ready for default in SM. Dude, default's teams, you think they're weird in ND, right? But they're even worse
Yeah.
in SM. Like, they're just so weird. Like, he'll just randomly have a Sash DD Ray in the back for the entire game, and there'll be rocks up for the entire game, and he won't bring it out. And, like, with his last mon, he'll defog and bring it in and just sweep you. Like, he's just so unpredictable. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natex sometimes you can just get like an auto win matchup, but not enough for me to predict against Farden, I think.
Yeah, I think
He
Farden...
does have good building support from
Yeah,
default.
Farden's builds are
I thought
really
Farden
good.
didn't want to touch Natex, that's why he bought default.
Yeah, Farden said he was just gonna
Yeah.
buy default and then just never think about Natex again, but I guess it's happening now. Okay, Andy versus Alpha Rapid.
To give it to Andy.
I think
Yeah.
Andy here. He's just really
Yeah,
good.
Rabbit's a good player, but Andy is just like he's been doing pretty well this tour, right, so far?
Yeah.
I don't actually remember all his games, but just
Wait, who?
generally
Andy?
Andy, yeah.
He lost. All I remember is him
Oh.
losing to Sidham. Did he win last week?
Yeah, he lost to Sidham. He lost to Scarf.
Oh wait, did he play Scarf last week?
Oh wait,
He
the
played-
SM pool has been really tough for him, right? Sidham, Scarf, who
Yeah.
else?
Is week 1 to. I can't remember. He's lost twice for sure. Now, granted,
Wait, I'll check his
the
posting for.
close.
He beat Edgar week 1.
Okay, I
yeah,
think he
yeah.
won once then. Yeah, he played Scarf and Sidham and lost.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
he's had like one of the tougher, like some of the tougher recent matchups. I think he can definitely bounce back from that because he still played well through them and kind of lost to a Thunder Miss last week.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I think he got destroyed by Embargo Gar when no one knew what it was going to do. And then just decided to have the biggest balls in the world to.
And now he's never gonna stay in with Arc on Gar, so I think he'll have the advantage now that he has
learning.
the knowledge. Yeah.
Racist Scar changes you.
Yeah.
You lose to it once, and then you never you're scared of
You
it.
just get like 50% better at playing, I think.
You never see Emgar the same way again.
Exactly.
Okay, Jordan versus Default. In
I
SM.
I want to say Jordan, but I know default is just like good.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say
think that
Jordan here.
Jordan's
I'm gonna
a
say
really
Jordan
good
as well.
player. Yeah. I just don't know what default's gonna do.
Like, you guys think this pool was tough for SM, but last year the pool was even tougher, and Jordan came out 5-0, so that's all I can say.
Yeah.
Well, he's not
just
coming out
actually
5-0 this year.
Yo, he won with reversal blaze again. I don't
That
think
is
anything can
true.
stop this man.
Yeah, he brought like Iron Defense, Calm Mind, Ultra Neck with stored power last year against like I forget who, but he pulled a win there. So his
Yeah.
techs have been low-key cool.
Yeah.
Okay, QT versus Based Burner in ORAS.
How much does QT play Auras?
Okay, I will give
A lot
QT
back
this.
in the day.
Yeah, I feel like QT's RS game is his strongest tier. He's just been getting really
Okay.
unlucky in RS. Like I'm pretty sure Ice hacked him, and then week 1 I also crit him in RS. So I think
Yeah.
QT has the edge here.
I'm gonna say QT then, because I don't think Burner has played this tier much.
Yeah, I
I
was
would
gonna
have
say.
thought, if anything, he's slotted in Galar.
Okay, but what's stopping Farden from just beating him up with double ditto, or not double ditto, double dark red, double keys with an E killer and an M ray, and just saying
So
go.
what's
go
stopping
use
him
all the
from loading
bullshit.
double ditto either? He did that in Galar.
He did do
Yeah,
that.
but it's this is OS. Okay, true. It definitely.
Okay, dude, Farden,
Yeah.
yeah. Honestly, the double ditto team, I hate it, but it works. Like it works so well for no reason
Yeah.
whatsoever.
I don't think
It's
it
just-
works that well. I think it's kind of bad.
No,
But
it works pretty
I think
well.
with Farden's building support, Burner definitely has a chance. But QT, I didn't know how much experience they had in the tier, but if it's their best tier, then yeah, I feel like they take it.
Yeah. All right, Bacon
Be an
versus
interesting game.
Based what?
Yeah, they just sacrifice based what the bacon.
This is so sad. He's
I
been
feel
chosen
like
for
what they wanted to
sacrifice.
do is like predict a Bacon in Nat decks, even though I don't think he was ever gonna play Nat decks,
No.
and then like based what versus QT or something. But none of this worked out. So now I think Bacon is definitely gonna take it in best of 3.
No, I'm pretty sure. No, Bacon told Farden that they should meet in best of 3 in the Discord, but Farden pussied out.
Oh,
Oh, Farden was like, go play me in Natdex instead. I'm putting myself in Natdex this week.
Oh, did he
Yeah.
actually?
Like,
Oh,
I'm not doing that.
miscommunication.
He
That's
was literally
unlucky.
pinging Bacon, like, tell your captain to put you in Natdex.
Well, also, I mean, he can't really do that though, right? Because who's gonna play BO3 for them? I guess QT, but he hasn't been
yeah.
doing all that well, you know.
I mean, you can kind of just put whoever you want in best of 3 if Farden isn't gonna be there, because then I think you could still have like a decent chance.
Yeah, like versus based what you can kind of put.
If you
whoever.
put like Andy in best of 3 or something and Bacon in Natex and like switch some things around, I still think it would be fine.
Yeah. The Vips have a pretty solid team on paper. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. And Sabs too. They went from
Yeah.
winning last year's AGPL, landsliding everyone, to now not even making playoffs. It's unlucky.
I mean, that's what happened to PG's team, the Houndoons. They won AGPL 1 and then didn't win a single week in AGPL 2.
Yikes. Okay, so the final tallies are Crobats wins against Lapras 4-3 with 1 swing game. Actually, Lapras could tie it up if Fat Fighter beats Frito, but
Yeah.
that's what we have.
Yeah.
And then Lycan Rocks 5-2 versus Love Discs with 1 swing game in Kate versus Neville. And then Vivillon versus Sabs, we have 5-3 with no swing games.
Right.
All right,
Yeah. That
that about sums it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back next week for more completely unbiased predictions.
Exactly.